So I had a plan on doing a big vlog for this day, but I recorded some of it landscape and then some of it portrait. I'm not sure why I did that, but anyway. So I thought I'd just use all the portrait clips because they were the better ones and they were the ones with the tests in it. And yeah, come join us for Nance's first ever ridden show. She's so easy to load, bless her. Look at her, just straight up the ramp, standing there like a little angel, moves her own bum over, and we're on board. So this was her first time being ridden since the previous Saturday. So she hadn't been ridden for a week. She was lunged on the Friday night. I lunged her for about 10 minutes, purely because she is only 5. And while she is an absolute angel, I know, thought better keep things safe. So I did lunge her for 10 minutes, but yeah, she was just foot perfect from start to finish. Just chilled, straight in there. Now I have got a bit of like a worry when it comes to warm-ups because I witnessed an accident in a warm-up a few years back at a show jumping show. A horse bolted and she fell off and hit the wall, and ever since I've been freaked out. And they're just very all over the place, aren't they, warm-ups? Like, just make me nervous sometimes. So I was very cautious about making sure that we were both super relaxed for this bit and that she was just having a really positive experience, because like I say, she is only 5 and this was her first ever ridden show. And being a baby, I just don't want to ruin her because she's so willing and has such a positive, and she aims to please everyone with her work, that you can't find them like that. And I really just didn't want to ruin that because she isn't my pony, for one. And well, why would anyone want to take that away from a pony when they're so willing and happy and content with their little life? Why would anyone, a little stumble, why would anybody want to take that away from them? That was me a minute ago practicing my centre line because I was really, really worried that it was going to be completely wobbly. But like I say, this purely was just to get her out and give her some experience. This was my first show in 7 years, which is crazy. But yeah, she was just, honestly, I know I keep saying it, but she was honestly insane. She was so well behaved. I had an hour about an hour and 10 minutes, I think, between classes, and we just untacked her, put her on the box, let her eat a haylage. We actually filmed some TikToks. And she was just foot perfect, honestly. Can't fault her at all. There aren't many ponies like her anymore, and I feel super, super, super lucky that I get to ride her. So here we are, about to go in. So exciting. Just coming up. Look at her little face. We didn't do too much warming up either because I'm very aware that where we haven't done loads of training yet, she is fit, but obviously what with OJ, I don't get to ride her as much as I'd want to, so she could be fitter and I don't want to knacker her out before we go in for the test. So we didn't do too much warming up. Do. Oh, she's such a good girl. Like, even these whiteboards, so she hasn't seen whiteboards like these before. She saw whiteboards at our clinic the other week, but she hasn't seen like the raised whiteboards. She hasn't really done much in general, to be honest. Just putting in a little walk transition. I think after this I walked past Hess and she was like, do some transitions, so I did a couple of walk trots. Look, here we go, trot. Da, da, da. She's so fancy. Fancy Nancy, as we call her. Oh, I love her. Such a good girl. I have got my score sheet here, so I'm going to try my best to read them out as as we're going through. Here we go. So we got an 8 for our centre line, which I was super impressed with. It didn't feel that wobbly either. And we got the comment of active entry, which I was really happy with because she was amazing. I just fixated on something and was just like, keep her between your legs and just hope for the best. Bless her little cottons. She hasn't done much schooling recently. She hasn't done much schooling before recently. So then we had the 2 half 20 metre circles. I say half, half 20 metres to X and then another half to C. And we got a 7 for that. No comments, which I thought was quite good because I thought I ruined them, but not too terrible. And then we got a 6 for our turn left at E, with the comment drifting through right shoulder. That is something we are currently working on in our lessons as well. We've had obviously issues with saddle, purely because, well, she's a cob and has no withers. And then we got a 7 for our transition to walk at A. And then on the change the rein and free walk on a long rein, we got a 6.5 with could seek further stretch. Now, I must admit, this isn't something we've actually done much of. So I was quite impressed that we got what we did. Then what do we have next? Oh, we got a 7.5 for our transition to working trot. We got a 7 for our change the rein in working trot, HXF. Look at her little swishy tail. Just love her. And then this one, now I balled this up, didn't I? We had a circle at A, but you had to show the horse stretching, which I did not do. So we got a 5 for that. And it just says, long rein needs to be given, shame. Which it was a shame. That was just me clearly not paying much attention to the actual test. And then we got change the rein in working trot. We got a 6 for this one, and she, as you did see there, she backed off a bit as we come off the corner, so they just put hesitant from K. And then we got a 7.5 for our transition to walk. And then you had the half circle round to X. We got a 6 for this, with the comment slightly shallow. And then we got a 7 for our halt. And as you see there, Divvy over here patted. I got too excited and patted her before I actually saluted, but I didn't care at this point. I was just so happy that she was so well behaved and she was so good. She didn't look at anything. She was just so chilled. So I could not fault her at all. Oh, I just love her. That was good.
I mean, I forgot to salute before I paid.
Yeah, you did.
I was too excited.
Oh, good girl.
Hashtag rewarded.
You're a good girl, aren't you? Yeah. We're proud of you. We are.
I'm showing to meet you.
You little sister.
I feel like it went.
Oh right, well I'm a little bit annoyed at myself because I got too excited and patted her before I saluted. But she was so good. So I was like, oh, good girl. And then I was like, shit, I haven't saluted. But no, I was really proud of her. She was really good. I thought my centre line was actually alright. I thought it was going to be the worst bit, but it wasn't too bad. So I'm really happy. So as I said, we had a bit of time in between our tests. And here's me just practising my next one. If you'd actually seen the video of me a few nights before, I was practising in my living room and I was trotting around doing my little my trots, my walks, my free walks. And yeah, honestly, best way to get it into your brain, I swear. It works every time. But she's so well behaved, honestly. I know I keep saying it, but there's just not many like her. There really isn't. So as you can see here, I mean, that really annoys me about cameras. Why does this happen? It doesn't even look like it's raining that much, but honestly, it was absolutely lashing down. When I actually got her out the lorry to get on, it was actually hailstones originally. So we got on really at the last minute, and knowing she didn't really need much warming up anyway because she's better when she doesn't do too much, we just sort of had a little walk around and then thankfully managed to go pretty much straight in. But look at her, even with this, like, she wasn't trying to turn her bum, she wasn't that bothered by it at all. Yeah, absolute superstar. I actually feel like this test was slightly better. I didn't read out my comment from the last one, did I? So let me read that out quickly. So my judge's comments was, well done, a lovely cob who really aims to please. Now could be a little more secure through shoulders at times. Very bright future ahead. Love your cob. We all love Nancy. Everybody needs a Nancy, I tell ya. They don't make them like her anymore, so everyone does need a little Nancy no-nos. So I actually got the same marks for both tests, which is kind of crazy. I will read out. I got 7. So this is for Intro B, which was the test you have just seen, because I'm useless and didn't read that out. We got a 7 for rhythm. Suppleness was a 7. Contact 7. Rider's position 7. Rider's results 7, which left us total marks of 157 and on the percentage of 68.26. And we got the exact same results for Intro C, minus a few different marks throughout the actual test. But yeah, in all, exactly the same percentage and the same total marks, which was crazy. But yeah, my little superstar. Oh, this is me. I didn't hear the bell. So look, I panicked. I'm sorry, nose. I literally was like, oh, shit, turn around. Yeah, I panicked because I was like, God, how long have I been riding? Because you only get a minute to go in, obviously. Yeah, just panicked. I didn't hear it because the wind, where it was raining so much as well, and the wind, terrible. So we came in a day and we got a 7 for our centre line. Obviously, I think we were trotting towards the rain as well at this point, so that was not helpful. And then what was next? Oh, we have a circle at B, which we got a 7 for. Now, I really need to work on my circles because I didn't think this was a very good circle at all. Let me rewatch this. I've not really rewatched these videos that much. Yeah, this second half of it, what was that, Alice? Seriously? That was rubbish. And then we had A, we had to turn down the centre line, and we got a 6 of this. Loss of balance on turn. I couldn't read that first word then for a minute. But yeah, no, it says loss. And then we had circle left 10 metres in diameter. And we had to give and retake the inside rein on this circle, which I did do, but they couldn't see it, unfortunately. So we got a 6 for that, which says no give and retake visible. And then same thing on the other side, just in the opposite direction, and we got a 6.5. A little shown, but could be clearer, which was the give and retake. Probably need to do it for a few more strides, but, you know, like I said, I've not done this for 7 years myself. So then we had the transition to working trot, which we got a 7 for. And then we had a circle at E. Again, we got a 7 for that. It was a big learning curve for the pair of us, really, because I haven't done it in 7 years, so I've not done a lot of test riding anyway. And like I say, I hadn't actually practiced it on her before going. We'd booked it, I think, on the Tuesday, and before that she hadn't been ridden since the previous Saturday. So bless her little heart, I've just been practicing on foot. And then we had a 3-loop serpentine from A, which we got a 7 for. But even things like that, like, she's just so easy to deal with. There aren't many 5-year-olds like her, I can assure you of that. And I do love a chunky little cob. Chunkier the better in my eyes. And then at C, we had a transition to walk. And we got a 6 for that, a little on the forehand. And then HXF, we had to change the rein in free walk, and we got a 7. Look at that little cute butt. Just love her. F, we had medium walk, and then A was down the centre line, and that was a 7 as well. And then at X, we had to halt. So glad you can't see me turning my head because I was trying to make sure I was in the right area. But we got a 6.5 for our halt, and I saluted before I patted this time, so that's good. And the comment said slightly left, so I wasn't quite on the centre line. But yeah, so happy. Like I said, we got the exact same collective marks as the previous test. So they were all 7s for rhythm, suppleness, contact, rider's position and rider's results, leaving us with 68.26%. And the judges' comments for this one was such a lovely partnership who really aim to please. Just on transitions to walk, try to block with seat and knee a little more. Well done. So proud of her. I can't even tell you. Such a superstar. No fair weather riders round here. So I still haven't managed to get a clip with our rosettes. Obviously, we got a first in both classes and we qualified for the Grassroots Championships. So very excited for that. But look at her little face. She's so good, honestly. Angel with OJ as well, bless her little heart. But I really hope you enjoyed this very short and sweet little vlog. So please don't forget to give us a like, comment and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you all in the next one.